The Cat in the Hat presents Dr. Seuss, The Cat in the Hat.
The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. Just sit in the house all that cold, cold, wet day.
Goodbye, kids. I'm leaving now. Have fun. I'll be back at 3:30 sharp.
Sit by the window, just sit there and stew and wish there were something to do. Too gooey and dunky outdoors to play ball. Nothing doing. Nothing at all.
Fun, fun, how can you have fun? Just sitting doing nothing when there's nothing to be done. Nothing, 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 absolutely nothing, nothing, positively, absolutely, absolutely, positively, nothing, 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 nothing to be done.
Nothing to do but sit, sit, sit. Just sit in the house. Just sit there and grumble. Then, all of a sudden, something went bump.
Look! A cat! In a hat!
You will note I am neat. Wiped my feet on the mat. Why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny. I know it is damp and the sidewalks are runny. But what I can't see...
Now you listen here, cat.
...is why you'd sit there like that. I know some good games we can play.
Listen, cat.
I know some great tricks.
Listen, cat in the hat.
I know that your mother won't mind if I do, and I'm simply itching to show them to you and to you.
Out of this house. I'm warning you, get.
Who's that? I believe that we haven't yet met.
The name is Crinklebine. Carlos K. Crinklebine.
Ooh.
Now, please go away. Tell that top-hatted cat he should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out.
My dear Mr. Crinklebine, my tricks are quite safe. I invite you to join in the fun if you wish. With a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish.
Put me down! Put me down, you fool cat! Outrageous! Now let me repeat, and I don't like to shout, but he should not be here when your mother is out.
It's up to you kids. Whatever you say. If you think me untrustworthy, send me away.
Well, he is getting the house sort of messy and dirty. And Mother...
Yeah, Mother. Back home at 3:30.
A vote of no confidence. I most humbly bow to the voice of the majority. Goodbye now. Off to Siberia. Ha! Somebody stole my moss-covered three-handled family credenza. Nobody's gonna leave this room until I find it.
Pardon me, sir. You lost our moss-covered what?
Three-handled family Gradunza. So, that's your attitude, eh, Crinklestein? Did you steal it? There's a Gradunza snitcher in the house. Things will never be the same. How dear to my heart was that beautiful Gradunza that my old feline father bequeathed to me. That old family Gradunza, the old three-handled family Gradunza, the old moss-covered three-handled family Gradunza that hung on the family tree. I've been burgled, thwartled by a fish.
Aw, give it back to him, Mr. Crinklebine.
Come on now, don't be mean.
But I didn't steal his what's-this. I'm guiltless. I'm clean.
Thwartled by a fish. I'll never see my darling moss-covered three-handled family Gradunza anymore.
By the way, Cat, just what is a family Gradunza?
Oh, they come in all styles, from triple G to -0.
Is it bigger than a...
Occasionally, but on most occasions not.
Is it smaller than a...
They no longer make that kind. But one family Gradunza is always smaller than another. Should old family Gradunzas be forgot and never brought to my... Now, if I were a fish, where would I hide a moss-covered three-handled family Gradunza?
Whatever it isn't here.
And whatever it isn't here.
Wherever it is left in some lurch. Wherever it is, we must speed up the search.
I'll tell you this, it's not in the unabridged dictionary, but let's find that thing and get rid of that cat.
There are more scientific methods of searching than that.
And just what kind of science does the cat recommend?
Why, the principle of calculatus eliminatus, my friend.
Calculatus what?
Calculatus eliminatus. I went to Cat Tech, where I studied the same. What other cats do you know who can make such a claim?
Very well, Dr. Calculatus. Find it and eliminate us yourself.
I shall indeed. When you've mislaid a certain something, keep your cool and don't get hot. Calculatus eliminatus is the best friend that you've got. Calculatus eliminatus always helps an awful lot. The way to find a missing something is to find out where it's not. It isn't here, I'll mark this X. It isn't there, I'll mark that Y. It isn't underneath the apple, mark the apple HKI.
It isn't in this keyhole.
No.
And it isn't on my knee.
Mark the keyhole K300, mark the knee 57B. We just jot down all the places where it isn't, and gee whiz, very shortly we will locate where the missing object is.
It isn't here.
842J.
It isn't there.
F607. You can mark the piano 22,000 decimal point 11.
It isn't in the icebox.
That's strange.
It's not on this TV.
Icebox 024.5. TV 1,000,003. When you've mislaid a certain something, keep your cool, don't go to pot. Calculatus eliminatus is the best friend that you've got.
Calculatus eliminatus always helps an awful lot.
The way to find the missing something is to find out where it's not.
Look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. This uncouth, barbaric, tempestuous lout. He should not be here when their mother is out.
Very well. I'm a punk. A cartunculous schnunk. Nobody loves me. Not one tiny hunk. I agree. I'm a griffulous, gruffulous groo. I'm a schmoozler, a schminkler, and a poo-poobler, too. I'm a horrendous object, which nobody loves. I'm untouchable unless you wear antiseptical gloves. So what? I'm a punk, a cartunculous schnunk. Nobody loves me. Not one tiny hunk. I'm a punk.
Cretunculous schnunk, shatunculous cat, incratulous, out, 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 out!
Crinklefish, old fellow, your little fish nerves are so jumpy-wumpy. Fishenstein, poor fellow, your little heart's going bumpy-wumpy. Fish, poor old fellow, I know exactly what you need. You need a small tranquilizer. You do indeed. Poor troubled, crinkled fish friend, just relax. Close your eyes. Your good old Uncle Cat will now proceed to tranquilize. Beautiful kitten fish, sleep, baby, sleep. Your eyelids are droopy, bloop, 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 bleep, bleep. The Sandman on tiptoes comes creep, 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 creep. Hush your mouth, shush your mouth. Sleep, 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 sleep. Safe in your beddy by, sweet dreams to you. With your teddy bear steady by, blue, 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 blue. Beautiful kitten fish, sleep, baby, sleep. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bleep, 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 bleep.
You sure relaxed, Mr. K.
He needed sweet sleep in his bad-addled brains. But the problem of finding my moss-covered family redunza remains. I need help. I most truly do. In this box are my helpmates, Thing 1 and Thing 2. From this box will emerge Thing 2 and Thing 1, and they can find anything under the sun. It can be done. It can be done. They can do anything, anything, anything under the sun. If your nerves are getting nervous and your house is topsy-turvous, they are always at your service. Thing 2 and Thing 1.
Fish, there's always one, some long face, sour belly, son of a gun.
There's always some fish, some sour belly fish, who's only one wish it's a blood enough fun. Doesn't like fun, doesn't like fun, good, clean, wholesome, isn't fun.
FBI? Listen. I am a fish residing at 2322 Magnolia Boulevard, and I want to report a cat in the hat. FBI! Somebody please answer. Where is everybody?
Sorry, that line is temporarily out of order.
There's always some fish who doesn't like fun. Good, clean, wholesome isn't fun.
They can find anything, anything under the sun.
This reactionary fish-faced louse doesn't like flying kites in the house.
They can find anything under the sun.
Bumblebee, biggity, boas, cats eat things sort of fly outdoors.
Thing 1 and thing 2. Thing 2 and thing 1. They can find anything under the sun.
Hello.
Thank you. 22, 37, 43, 10, 67, 21, 14, 8, height! There's always some fish, some crotchety one.
There's always some fish, some blotchety one. There's always some fish, some sour fish. There's always some fish, some fish.
If your nerves are getting nervous and your house is topsy-turvous, they will both be at your service on the run. They'll find my long-lost, moss-covered, three-handled family gradunza. Thing 2 and thing 1.
Out of this house!
Out! Why, every house should have a cat in it. Curled up by the fireplace, a little warm.
Out! And take those things with you! Out!
Take the things? And who ever heard of a house without things in it?
They're not things. They're... And you're not a cat. Who ever heard of a 6-foot cat?
But I am a cat. Technically, I'm a cat in a hat.
You're not a cat in a hat. That's not a hat. You're not a cat. You're a...
I am indeed a cat, and this, indeed, is a hat. In English, cat. Hat. In French, chapeau. It really is quite obvious, don't you know? In English, cat. Hat. In French, chapeau. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. I repeat, cat, hat. In French, chapeau. In Spanish, el gato en a sombrero.
He's a cat in a hat. He's a cat in a chapeau. He also is a gato in a sombrero. Ole, 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 oh.
Where were we? Oh, yes. Cat, hat, in French, chapeau. In Spanish, el gato in a sombrero. And I'll tell you something more. Now you listen to me good. In German, I'm a Katze und das ist meine Hut. Ist das nicht ein Katzerhut?
Ja, das ist ein Katzerhut. Katzerhut, Katzerhut. Ja, das ist ein Katzerhut.
Now, if you're in a receptive state of mind, I'll recapitulate. Cat, hat, in French, chapeau. In Spanish, el gato in a sombrero. In German, I'm a Katze in a hoot. And don't you know, I'm a guanka in a bunker quunk. In Eskimo,
You're a guanka in a bunker crunk in Eskimo?
right.
He's a guanka in a bunker quunk in Eskimo. Ist das nicht ein bunker quunk? Ja, das ist ein bunker quunk. Bunker, bunker, guanka, bunker. Yes, indeed, that is so. He's a guanka in a bunker quunk in Eskimo.
Now, to be certain that I have this straight, I'll recapitulate. Cat, hat. In French, chapeau.
Good.
In Spanish, you're a gato in a sombrero. In German, you're a Katze in ein Hut. I also know you're a gunka in a bunker punk in Eskimo.
By George, I think he's got it.
Now, if you will allow me, sir, but please don't think I'm pushing, I think that I can tell you what you are in Russian.
What?
Shabka, Schlapper, you're a shavka in a schlapper. Hey!
I am. Why, that's splendid. I'm a shavka in a schlapper. I'm a shavka in a schlapper. I'm a shopka 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 in a schlapper. That's enough of that. I'm a cat in a hat.
He's a cat of many countries, he's a cat of many hats.
He's a Gusby and a Busby, he's a Snurker in a Snats.
And in Scotland, up in Scotland, in Bonnie Scotland. In Bonnie Scotland, I'm a in Bonnie Scotland, he's a in Switzerland, in Switzerland, in Switzerland, I'm a yodel, yodel, yodel in a yodel-a-hoo. He's a yodel, yodel, yodel in a yodel-a-hoo.
And what am I in dear old Ireland?
Why, you're a Kate in a Kinfert.
And in Holland.
You're, let me see. Oh, you're a cat in a hole.
Glory be.
He's a cat of many countries, he's a cat of many hats. Many, many foreign countries and an awful lot of hats.
In Boo-Goo, Boo-Goo, he's a darling, he's a Skoo-Goo and a Swalling.
He's a Bosca in a vest. He's a Bosca in a vest.
Out in Farah, I'm a Perk in a pagoda. I'm a Futz in a fedora. How are things in Glockamora?
What a cat! What a cat!
In a hat. Your mother.
Mother? Mother?
Thank you for a fascinating afternoon.
What do we do now?
She's passing Mrs. Blomberg's house.
Sweep, sweep up the memories, those old untidy memories, broken, mixed up memories of what we had one day.
She's passing Mrs. Thompson's house.
Sweep, sweep out the nonsense, that crazy happy nonsense. This world's too old for nonsense. Sweep, just sweep it all away.
Here she is, coming up the driveway.
Everything in a state of grace, everything back in its proper place. No more rainbows for us to chase, no more games to play.
Garage doors open. She's inside the garage.
Sweep out the laughter. There's no more time for laughter. At least, not until after I come back.
Now she's taking her groceries out of the car.
And you know?
Here she comes.
I just may.
Hi, kids. Hope you had fun today. Well, you kids will never believe this, but I could almost swear I saw a cat. A cat in a hat, mind you, going down the street with a moss-covered, three-handled family gradunza.